Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damilo and I film about faith, lifestyle, love and music, and I'm filming from Bournemouth, United Kingdom. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you for coming. Kindly subscribe and join the family. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So today I have my lovely husband in the building. And we're here to talk about our experience coming to the UK as a newlywed. If you've been following our videos, you know that a few days after our wedding, we left Nigeria for the UK. So yeah, and none of us had been to the UK prior. So it was our first time in the UK, not knowing anything about the UK. So yeah, we're just going to talk about the elephant in the room, the thing that everybody talks about when coming to the UK, the big what's it called, baby? The biggest issue that most people have, yeah, coming to the UK, and that is the accommodation issue. So how did we navigate it? How did we, go around it? How did we get a place? Everything. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, definitely keep watching. All right, so baby. So like, what was our experience like accommodation, like when we landed? I think when before we even landed, like prior, like accommodation from Nigeria, what we had heard.
Yeah, so before we came here, we had been searching, and we're on Rightmove, Zoopla, and
OpenRent.
no, not OpenRent yet. On the market. Yeah, so we had been checking those.
Me, I was not really on this thing. He was majorly doing it with.
Yeah, with the help of my sister, my older sister, and another big sister of mine. So we're always checking, and they'll send me links, and I'll forward it to her and just say, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And then the prices that we're seeing. Of course, we're in Nigeria, so I had to be converting. This is plenty, but I mean. So there was one that we really liked, but of course we're still in Nigeria and we couldn't get virtual viewings. So, and in the UK, before getting a house, you have to do a viewing to see like what's there, what's not there, if it's something you really like, because sometimes pictures just don't do justice. So we couldn't do any virtual viewings. So my older sister was like, you know what, just forget about this. When you get here, we'll sort it out. So don't worry yourself, focus on your wedding. And when you get here, we're going to, do what we have to do. So yeah, I left it in Nigeria, and then we came here. When we landed, my brother-in-law picked us up, and we're with them for about 3 weeks, or a little over 3 weeks. Yeah, they live in London, and her school is in Bournemouth. So, and that's about.
I don't think I've told them.
A 2 hour 30 minutes drive.
Yeah.
So, it's really far, and it's not something you just wake up and say, "Oh, you want to go and view a house today." So we had to schedule like 3 to 4 viewings in one day, and my kind brother-in-law took time off work and said, "You know what, I'm just going to drive you guys there, and we're going to see what we can get."
Yeah.
So we made contact with some of the housing agencies online, and we scheduled viewings. And then my brother-in-law took us, he drove us down here, and we did a couple of viewings, saw the town or the city, and just went around. And the first one that we saw that we really liked, it was nice neighborhood, nice building, everything.
I'll put videos. I think I have videos, so I'll be putting videos like the first one.
Yeah, so it had everything, parking, everything basically, you know. And then when it was time to, it was a 1-bedroom apartment. So
open plan.
When it was time to take it, we say, yeah, we're interested in this. What do we have to do? And my brother-in-law said he was going to stand as our guarantor, everything. We're going to make payments. And then the agency said, oh, they had to speak to the landlord about it. So, you know, the usual, they had to say, oh, where's your employment reference as well, your pay slips, things like that. And I'm like, yo, we're just here, like we just got here and we don't have any of those. So we have someone who is willing to stand as a guarantor. So why can't that be enough?
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. No lights. So that's what it is. Well, you can stand as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So both.
Yeah.
Student, just one.
The sink and some storage.
So we had to tell them that, look, we don't have any of those, and my brother-in-law is willing to stand as a guarantor for us, and you know, he's been here, he's a citizen and all of that. And then, you know, they kept pushing us here and there. The landlord said this, he said that, we're going to get back to you. And then we just
I don't know, they just give up.
had to give up and look for alternatives, basically.
Because obviously they weren't going to give us the house.
Yep.
Because how did we know, baby? Do you remember when they were like they're going to give us the house or something? They took it off. Is it Right Move? We saw that one.
Yeah, it was
and then
Right Move.
then I think a couple of days later, after they were tossing us up and down, I just saw like on Right Move they said it was added back.
Yeah, at a cheaper price.
Yeah, at a cheaper price. So it was obvious they weren't going to give us this. So I just
So we had to go back, you know,
start
again basically, and then we had to come back
another time.
Yeah, like the next week. We scheduled a couple more viewings, and there was one that we saw that it was like a maze. Like,
I'll put videos, guys.
Getting to that place, you take the staircase, go down, turn left,
then go up again, then go down again.
It was a lot.
I kept asking the lady, if a fire starts, like what happens? Like I was just, it's like a no. ventilator brings fresh air in.
You get all the furniture included.
That's your bathroom.
And then we saw another one bedroom apartment that.
Oh, you forgot the studio we saw, the one at Sea Road.
Yeah. Okay, so we saw another studio apartment.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was new, but the environment, the neighborhood, it just didn't feel right. So we had to let that go, as well. And then we saw another one that we really liked within our budget.
Oh my God.
Really
Perfect.
great.
Are you right? Yeah, go on. So there's 4 flats here all together, but there's only 3 in this bit. You'll see them all the same.
Okay, just straight.
Yeah, carry on. So we're going to just keep that today. Yeah, allows we can see it itself and
Is that guy wanted to came to view as well?
yeah, we've got a few actually. The thing is, any of these flats just get
And then the agent assured us, he was like, "Oh, you guys really look like
I know the landlord.
lovely people. I know the landlord. I can vouch for you. Blah 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 blah." And then stories kept on getting stories, and then we had to settle in fast. So we just had to go to OpenRent, I think, and then on OpenRent you're able to speak to the landlord or the caretaker,
Yeah.
directly.
Maybe just a second. So on Rightmove, Zoopla, on the market, most times it's agents, like you deal with agents, right? But for OpenRent, I think for now I know only OpenRent. That's the only one you can like deal directly with the landlord.
Maybe Facebook as well.
Okay, Facebook. Oh, there's Facebook Marketplace, but I heard that there's a lot of scam this thing there, so we didn't even go to Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So we just went to OpenRent. OpenRent is more like legit, but I heard about Facebook Market Rent, so we didn't even bother. That there are a lot of scams. So
Yeah. So and then when I got in contact with our caretaker for this place, it was on OpenRent, and I'm like, let me just give this a shot. My sister, she didn't sound very, or she didn't seem very convinced. Like, okay, all right. I'm like, let's just give. What do we have to lose? Well, going there, so we might as well just schedule as many viewings as we can.
Even I was like, this place was like, Do you remember when
Yeah.
it was the same day we went with the other one bed?
Yeah.
That was like, we even like, when we saw that one, I was like, should we still come here? Do you remember?
Yeah.
We were like, no, let's just, you were like, as per principled man, let's just
like,
schedule the
I mean,
viewing.
we scheduled
need
it.
to go, it would
Let's
be
just
nice.
see it. We're already
Yeah.
here. Like, what do we have to lose? Let's just see it and decide. And then we came here, and the caretaker, lovely guy,
Very lovely.
He greeted us, brought us here, and we saw the place, and I'm like, oh, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Would have
really-
loved a one bed.
Yeah.
It's a studio, but it's something where it's just both of us. So
Yeah.
how many? We don't know people.
Just the two of us.
So it's just we don't know many people. So we didn't really need and still we didn't plan to buy too many. Even up till now, we didn't buy too many stuff in the house because in case we need to move away or something. So we're like. It was just like a blessing in disguise, kind of. Because if we had a one bed, we'd be tempted. We have to buy sofa, we have to buy this, we have to buy that. But now we've not bought so many things because of moving. We're like, it's a studio. We have here. It came with everything we needed.
Yeah.
Washing machine, fridge, freezer, lovely finishing. I will put a video. Very very nice. It was really really nice. So.
Yeah, and then it's close to.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It's close to the high
Yes,
street.
it's
It's
town
close to
center.
the town center. So
Yeah.
it's close to a casino and a strip club.
And a strip club opposite our house, strip club. That's the
Yeah.
those are the issues with town center. Sha. Like there's so many. Like once you come out of our house, it's like TK Maxx, this one, that one, so many
Yeah.
things.
Well, it's quiet. It's
Yeah.
not so noisy. Our street is quiet,
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go out to the high street, and then that's when you see
It's
the
lively.
bustle. But it's nice. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we agreed, and of course, they had to do due diligence as well.
Wait first, baby. You forgot the part where we saw this place. We're like, yeah, but like that Eagle Road was still
Yeah, Ed
there.
Sheeran.
I was like, yeah, I like here, but remember that one is a one bed.
Yeah, so we had to go back and forth, and when my sister saw this place, she was like, you know what, like maybe you guys don't really need
A one bed.
a one bed
Yeah.
because this place really looks nice, and it's not small.
Yeah.
So it's
modern.
it's okay.
It's quite modern.
Yeah, so do
It's
you guys really
conventional.
need the one bed? And then when they kept on, dragging, we're like, you know what, let's just take this place. And we had to finalize, and then they had to do their due diligence as well with regards to getting us to sign the documents and hand over the property to us. And I didn't have a job at the time, so he was like, I need to see.
I mean, you had an offer that you had.
Yeah, I had an offer I hadn't taken because of the distance. I was all the way in London, and the offer was in Southampton, which is a neighboring city.
To Bournemouth.
Yeah, to Bournemouth. And I'm like, I can't be doing the trip from London to Southampton. So I told him I have an offer. And he was like, well, we need to see that you're earning something and you'll be able to provide rent when it's due. So I had to call the company and say, you know what, I'm ready to start. Send me my offer letter now. I need to rent an apartment so that I can start. Yeah, and then the person I spoke to said, look, give us your word that you're going to start on the day that you say you're going to start. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start, no doubt about it. So that was how they sent over the documents. I signed everything, and then I forwarded it to the caretaker and showed him that, look, this is how much I'm going to be earning per month, and I'll be able to take care of the rent, so you don't have anything to worry about. And he signed it, and
we did right. We had to get the rights to rent something online. Yeah, I think he asked for that right to rent. I think it's just the right to rent and your offer letter, really.
Yeah,
that's it.
Detailing how much I was going to.
Yes, they just want to be sure that you can earn. You can, afford the rent every month and not default. So that's basically their own. So the guy is really, really nice. I've heard of people asking for 6 months. From all the ones that we did share, nobody asked for 6 months from us. So the others, their major reason, one of them was the fact that we've not been here for for long.
Yeah.
We didn't have pay slips. Do you remember
Yeah.
they asked for, I think the other one asked for, the first one
Yeah.
asked for 6 months pay slip or something. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was either 3 or 6 months.
6 months pay slip.
Yeah.
They want that. But we're like, we
We
just
couldn't
came.
provide
So
any
like we don't have pay slip from 6 months. We just came last month. So it depends. I heard that some people ask for 6 months rent ahead. I heard that some ask for what again?
Yeah, just different
Things, to be
different
honest.
things.
So yeah, I just think when immediately you come, just try to get a job, because I think that's one of the things that if you have an offer, you show them that you're able to pay, like you have employment letter to show that you can pay your rent every month. I think they're going to give you the house. That's basically it. Or you have satisfactory guarantor. Some people it's just guarantor. Some people ask for guarantor. Some people they don't want guarantor. They want to see that it's your own money. You can earn it. And so it depends. Just be ready. Either have a guarantor, so that if any of their partners ask for a guarantor, have an offer. As soon as you come, the first thing, just start applying. Just start applying immediately. Just
And
try
then
as
some
much as
just
possible.
won't give it to you because
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 if you know, you know. So that's basically our experience from apartment hunting, looking for a place. We're so grateful for this place. This place came with Wi-Fi. It's really nice. We've not had any issues here. It's lovely. I really like this place. Really like this place. So it's just that this place doesn't come with parking. If you want to park, I think he said, is it £100?
120.
£120 per month to park. So you pay rent for your own self, pay rent for your car. So we don't have a car, so we don't have to worry about that. Another thing, if you're renting, there's something I wanted to say. Gosh. Oh yeah. If you're trying to get a place, also check something our big sister told us. Check for the energy rating of the house. Make sure you check for the energy rating of the house. It's rated A, B, C, D, and E. So if it's C or D, if it's A, B, C, right?
Yeah, if it's ABC,
it's really good. But if it's D and E, your electric bill is going to be high. So check for the electric rating. Energy rating, sorry. Energy rating. Here, check. Some houses, the heating is gas and you still have to pay electricity. Here is only electricity. Everything is electric. So we don't have to pay for gas, just electric. Wi-Fi is inclusive in the rent, so we don't have to think about Wi-Fi. What else? You pay for water, pay for sewage. What again?
Well, electricity is prepaid.
Yeah,
so.
it's prepaid, so it's your meter. Once what you paid for finishes, light goes off, then you pay again. So yeah, that's basically it. It's cool, it's nice. It's just good to have plans in place. Start checking from Nigeria. At least because we checked from Nigeria, we had an idea of like how stuff were in Bournemouth. So just start checking from Nigeria, make plans. If you do a lot of people are doing virtual. After we found a place now, a lot of people are doing virtual viewings. So if you can do a virtual viewing from Nigeria and you like the place, it's possible for you. If you have your guarantor, you can actually your guarantor can send all their documents. Yeah, and you can actually get a place before you get here. If they do a virtual this thing and you satisfy all if from Nigeria you have a job offer, you can get a place before you get here. So it just depends. So yeah, that's basically it. And I think it depends on the city as well. Some cities are just extra difficult to get a place. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions you have, leave them in the comment section. If there are any videos that you want me to film, I'm in Bournemouth, United Kingdom. If you want me to film any videos, just let me know. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Why are you looking at me like that? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. baby, it's 2 shifts. You're like out of this thing now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damilo and I film about faith,
Lifestyle. Couples.
baby.
Wedding. Love. Romance.
All this oriental.